Alright, this is a real quick demo on using quick mask mode to edit a selection. So, we're going to start out, we got Pickles here. To use quick mask mode, it's important to remember that quick mask mode is used for editing a selection. So you have to make some kind of selection to be able to edit it. So, I'm going to use over here, this is, let me scoot this over, make sure you guys can see this. This over here is probably going to be under the Magic Wand tool on the Chromebook. It is called the Quick Selection. Now, it's a very crappy selection tool, but that's okay because all you got to do is make a crappy selection and then we're going to change it. So in this case, you might experience a wait time. There might be a thing that comes up there that says, I don't know, analyzing something. So don't worry about it. Don't click a bunch of clicks trying to make it go away. Just wait. And then once it's done, you just click on the object. And I don't know if you can see this, but these little squiggly lines just showed up. And that is a selection. And yes, it's a crappy selection, but that's okay because we're going to edit it. Go up to Select. Go to Quick Mask. Now you see the red stuff. Go always to Magnifier. Blow it up a little bit. Now, this is the deal. When you're in quick mask mode, you can use the brush tool to edit the selection. So you're going to just kind of paint your selection. You go up to the brush tool, looks like a paintbrush. You're going to go up to size, turn up that size a whole lot because we can get rid of all this carpet real quick with the paintbrush. Make sure your hardness is less than 100, maybe 70%. Push the paintbrush again, it'll go away. And then basically, oh wait, I forgot to tell you, down here where that's black and white squares, make sure they're black and white squares, not gray and black squares. If they are, you may need to click on the black and white squares behind them. Okay, so I'm up here now, and I'm just going to, real big tool it, see? You can use a huge tool. All the red stuff is going to be cut off. Think of it as cutting out a picture. And when you cut out a picture, you have to get rid of stuff, right? So you're getting rid of everything that's red. Also, handy tools, the move tool and also the hand tool might help you. I think in this case, the hand tool will be the best way to move around this image. You can also just use 2 fingers on the keypad and on the trackpad, and that'll move it around. However, this is best done with a mouse. Okay, so back to brush. I'm going to make my brush much smaller so that I can get in those details. Always just click back on the tool in that little window we're open. And I'm going to start going around the smaller spaces, the more complicated spaces with the red. Keep in mind, if you make an accident like that, you can go down here to the black and white squares, push the arrows that are a 90-degree angle, and you can reverse that white and black. So when you've got white on the top, that means you are clearing an area out. And when you clear that area out, ultimately what happens is that is now not trash. The red stuff is the trash. The red stuff is the stuff that you're throwing away. Now, I want these selections to be perfect. Anything less than perfect, not gonna work. So I am turning my brush down to really small, and I'm going to get into that really tiny place between his ear and his head and clear it out, make it red. Alright, now this is not a complete selection, but when it is a complete selection and you've done the whole object, then you're going to zoom out so you can make sure everything's perfect. And then you're going to go up to Select and click on Quick Mask Mode once again, and now it will turn into a selection. So you'll see the squiggly lines. So once you got it as a selection, you can go to, here's the thing, we don't want to cut the dog out. We want to cut out the background. So we're going to go to Select Inverse because that is the opposite of the selection you made. And the opposite of the selection you made is the background, and you don't want the background. So select inverse, and then you go to Edit, Cut, and now we got rid of it. So what do we do now? We go File, Save as PSD. Really, 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 really important that you save it as PSD, not a JPEG. Once it's saved as a PSD, you can follow the rest of the directions under putting things together under that YouTube link. Basically, this is now ready to put onto a background, and you can move on. So anyway, there you go.